Is Brad Garlinghouse the new chairman of the Federal Reserve? He could be. This could be a possibility. It could be a potential. So with Ripple getting a banking license, if that gets approved and the ETFs get approved, which I have prior videos all about this information, okay? I went down the rabbit hole when I was first getting into XRP, when I did my giant bag buy. So if you guys are looking for that information, you can look at my prior videos. I know some of them are really goofy, but I'm not very well articulated like a lot of the other crypto guys on here. But also, I have had this information out there longer than the Zach Rector accounts and everybody else. I've already been inferring this and talking about this. So you don't need to follow me. I don't really care. But if you want that information, you can go see the timestamp on those videos, which is months and months and probably almost a year ago that I was talking about this situation. This is the first I'm talking about this situation right now, which is Brad Garlinghouse is sitting in on congressional meetings. He's now been entered into House of Representative and Senate meetings for the United States government. Well, we have issues with the Federal Reserve. And where the Federal Reserve comes into play, it's not a federal entity. It's its own private entity that is the U.S.'s central bank. The U.S. does not have a central bank. The U.S. is made up of 6-7 banks that all comply with the Federal Reserve. You can look into the secret meeting they have between all the giant banking individuals that came out of the Industrial Revolution that sat down wearing their dark cloaks and conspired to create the Federal Reserve, right? This was the same group of people. The same group of people created the Federal Reserve in order to get the U.S. off of the gold standard to completely just skyrocket inflation for the next 100 years to come. That's where we are today. So I've had videos talking about XRP and cryptocurrency as a whole could be used to erase the debt. That's now being talked about in the news heavily with Russia coming out and saying that. This is something that you should already know. So this is now my conspiracy that Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse will be the new Federal Reserve. If this video gets taken down, my account will get shut down. I'm very sorry. But this is me, again, just trying to get honest information out there. So this is all crazy conspiracy. None of this is true. None of this is factual. This is my opinion only. I'm not a financial advisor. Yeah. So in a world potentially where Brad Garlinghouse and XRP could be